Hey, sports card fans, it's John Wade Boggs fan. Hope you're all doing well. There are cards of some players that I am really lacking in my vintage baseball card collection. One of those players is Roberto Clemente. I only have one Roberto Clemente, or I should say I had only one Roberto Clemente card in my collection, but at the recent Strongsville show, I picked up my second Roberto Clemente card, his 1962 Topps card. It is one of the cards on my 100 cards for $10,000 list. It's card number 15 that I have acquired off that list. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show it off. And here it is. The 62 Topps Roberto Clemente. I saw this at a dealer's table along with the 1957 Topps Ted Williams that I picked up. So I did a combination deal for both cards and think that I did really well with this PSA 4 copy. Loved the centering on it. Not too much chipping. You can see a little bit there in the corner there, but these 62 Topps cards are sometimes really bad in terms of picking up little chipping or issues with the corners with that wood border. But overall, a really, really nice copy of only my second Roberto Clemente card. And here is the back. Nice and clean as well. Really like the overall eye appeal. I really like the 62 Topps set. But before I get into the numbers of this particular purchase and where it stands on my 100 cards for $10,000 list, I thought I'd show my only other Roberto Clemente card, and it's his 67 Topps. And this one's in a 4.5. I picked this one up, I think, 2 nationals ago. Notice that I couldn't believe that I didn't have any Roberto Clementes in my collection, and so I rectified that. Man, that centering is almost spot on. Yep, it has corner issues, which is why it's a 4.5. But just the eye appeal and the centering, love that Roberto Clemente card. So now I have 2 Roberto Clementes in my collection. And what I thought I'd do, since I mentioned that I love not love, but really like the 1962 Topps design, I thought I'd quickly show off my other 1962 Topps cards in my collection. We have the Ernie Banks, and I think you're going to see, for the most part, another pattern here in terms of the grade, but nicely centered Ernie Banks there. Then one of my older cards in my collection, as you can tell, because it's a BVG slabbed card, the Stan Musial. Really love that image there of Stan smiling. We'll see if whatever that converts over to PSA. Regardless, really cool card and glad to have it in my collection, but it is in the wrong slab for me. Next we have the Warren Spahn. Then this is one I believe I won in a contest. There's some giveaway that Mike Baseball Collector was doing, and it's the Richie Ashburn. I think this is my only Richie Ashburn Playing Days card. Then I have the Hank Aaron. When I showed off a couple videos ago in my 100 cards for $10,000 is the Yogi Berra. And finally, as part of my Carl Yastrzemski run, I have his card in the 62 Topps set as well. All right, back to the Roberto Clemente card. Like most of the cards on my list, I had his card actually in a PSA 4, thinking that it would cost me $100, or if I spent $100 for a PSA 4, that would be good. Well, this copy is in a PSA 4, and I still managed to save a little bit of money. Up to this point, I've been saving money on cards on my list by dropping down a grade or two to save money. In this case, I was able to work out a deal again with that Ted Williams card to save on what they were asking for on this PSA 4, and I only spent $75. So $25 to the good in my book, and so that's great. Now for a PSA 4, the reason why I thought I would have to spend $100 to get a PSA 4, on the low end of the current comps, they go for $71. Average, $95. So I bumped it up to $100. So on average, PSA 4s sell for $95, and on the high end, they can go as high currently at $130. So I think I did very well with picking this up for $75. So this is card number 15 off my list. And so for those 15 cards, I thought I would have to spend $1,300. Well, to date, I have only spent $715. So I am $585 to the good. Still making really good progress in the per card savings and savings overall. So I'm on my way to spend a lot less than $10,000 for the 100 cards on that list. So we'd love to know what you think about this 1962 Topps Roberto Clemente and the 1962 Topps set as well. Are you a favorite? Is it one of your favorite sets? What do you think about the design of the 62 Topps set? And with that, that's all I have for you. So until next time, thanks for watching.